Welcome to Maestro MSD Kitchen again, and we're gonna do this video on how to make sea moss or Irish moss. So these are my ingredients that I'm gonna put together to make the sea moss. I got my bag of sugar over here, which I'm not going to use all the sugar. I'm just going to use, a small portion. And nutmeg over here, ginger, whole root ginger, and linseed seeds. So I'm going to use about 1/3 of a bag, or 1/3 of this bag. And sea moss, which I gotta properly rinse it and get rid of these white stuff that's in there, powder looking white stuff. And like I said, I got the pot and the water, and that's about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and prepare it, put it together, and we'll move on from there. I like to prepare my ginger like this by dicing it into pieces and then just add it to the pot. So this way we got a lot of opening, so the hot water could penetrate the ginger. Or it's okay too if you was to smash the ginger, but I don't like smashing the ginger. I just like cutting it into these small pieces. Okay, and my nutmeg, I'm gonna do about a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, of nutmeg, and my linseed. Now that I have my linseed and nutmeg in this container, we can move on to preparing the sea moss. And how I'm going to do this is by rinsing it in this strainer. So I'm going to open the bag, and over the sink I'm going to dump the bag of sea moss in the strainer. So I strain the sea moss like this, getting the white powdery stuff from in between and about. And once it's properly rinsed with the warm water, we are ready to add it in the pot. Now that the sea moss is ready, I'll just put it here on the plate next to the ginger and add the water to the pot and set the pot to the fire for about 5 minutes or till it starts come to a boil. And by the way, this water is filtered water. So I try to let the water come up about 1.5 inches from the brim. Because if it's up too high, when everything starts boiling, it would make a mess, it starts boiling over. So we're gonna move the this stuff to the stove, this water, and start boiling. And as we wait for the water to come to a boil, I just want to talk a little bit about linseed. So linseed is seeds that, when it's added to the sea moss, it helps the sea moss drink to develop body. It kind of helps to give it thickness. And the ginger is a root that it keeps inflammation in the body down, or keeps it in check. You know, acid, you know, gases in the body, you know, it helps to neutralize those things. And the same for nutmeg. And that's basically what goes on. Now the seaweed is supposed to be very high in protein, and once you consume that, you know, you should be energized with protein. So that's basically what I want to say about it. All right, and let's adjourn back to the making the Irish moss drink. Now that the water is smoking, it's just about to come to a boil, you could then go ahead and start adding the seaweed and our ginger and our linseed and nutmeg. Okay. Kind of just stir it around a little bit. Now turn fire down a little bit, almost medium. Set lid on, and we're gonna let it boil for about 15 to 20 minutes. And after it's done, then we're gonna add the sugar. We're gonna add the sugar when it's done and let it sit to cool, and that would be it. Now that the sea moss has been boiling for a little over 15 minutes, at this point we would go ahead and add sugar. Unfortunately, I already added the sugar off camera. So it was stirred and it looks a little bit thick, like when it's placed into the refrigerator, it's going to be, you know, when it cools down, it's going to be too thick. So I'm going to go ahead and add a half a gallon of water to this mix and sort of see if I could thin it out. Okay. Now that our sea moss is cool, we're going to now proceed in moving over to the other side of the counter and start straining off the sea moss from the pulp. There, that's it. So now that we're at the end of our Irish moss making drink, I want to say thanks for watching, and I hope this video will be of some help to you.